Okay, so just a little bit of review. We started with line during our first week, and that is a moving dot. Then we moved on to shape, which was an enclosed space. And this week we are going to continue and work with form, which is a little more complicated. I don't have a simple way of explaining form. Like, I don't have a moving dot is like the perfect definition of line, and enclosed space is the perfect definition of shape. For form, we're going to say the illusion of space. So that, that's what we're going to stick with for now. Who knows? I may think up a better definition. If you have a line, it goes from point A to point B. If you have a shape, it starts with a line, but then it encloses a space, so there is an inside and an outside. And then if you have a form, that object has three measurements. So a line has really one dimension. It tells us distance. A shape tells us width, how wide something is, and height, how tall something is. The third dimension is depth. I'm going to use green for that. And so that's out, coming towards you, and then also going away from you. So if I were to give this some depth, then like that. And now this object appears to go back in space. So that's what we're going to do today. So I want to start with our first exercise. We are going to draw an isometric box. Our isometric box starts with the easiest possible shape, like what we know. So it's really easy to draw width, okay, how wide something is. It's also really easy to draw how tall something is. So we're going to start with our shape. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to give this shape the illusion of depth. So we are going to draw diagonal lines. And these diagonal lines, when they're working together, give the viewer the impression that your object is not flat like the sheet of paper. It's an optical illusion is what it is. So there we go. And you'll notice, done correctly in this oblique perspective, we have three sets of lines. So we have our vertical, which I'll do in red. We have our horizontal, which I'll do in blue. And then we also have our diagonal, which I'll do in green. So the illusion of form is created by using three types of lines. 1, 2, and 3. They're in no particular order. And when you create that illusion, the lines work together. So hope this was informative, and we'll check back in the classroom and move ahead from here.